Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have created this Valentine's love inspired look for you guys because it's February and it's Valentine's and it's love month. I don't know, but last year my last video was a Valentine's video as well, so I will link it down below if you guys want to check that out. I created this look using both the Milani's palette, the Bold Obsessions, and the Most Love Matte. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. Everything I used will be listed down below in the description box like always. I don't really have much to say, so if you guys want to see how I created this super pretty look, then just keep watching. So the first color I am taking is this one right here, and I'm going to apply this all over my eye base from my lid to my brow bone. This is just going to set my eye base area and also ensure that all my shadows blend perfectly. This part is very, very important, so make sure you take your time and do it correctly. Then I'm going to mix two of these colors together, and I'm going to apply this very loosely and roughly all over my crease area. As you can see, I'm very messy with it. I'm not too worried since we are going to be cutting the crease with concealer anyways. The only thing you have to focus on is just making sure you create your shape right on the outer corner and also blending it around your crease area and above your crease. Besides that, there's really nothing to worry about on the lid base area. I'm taking a Sigma E50 brush, and I'm taking that first light color and I'm just buffing out the edges and brightening the brow bone again. So here I'm just going to fast forward on me cutting the crease. I'm using the MAC concealer, the Prolongwear concealer I believe, and just a concealer brush. And for this one you will notice I am applying it a little bit above where my eyes usually crease whenever I open them up. That way it'll create like that slightly bigger effect. And I do have uneven eyelids, so I have to kind of do this, that way my eyes look even. And you're just pretty much creating a round shape, as you can see. And I usually like to do about 2 thin layers of the concealer, that way the color will pop, and you will notice I will blend out the edges in just a little bit with my finger, and that's pretty much how I do my cut creases. I'm taking Sands of Time from the Bold Obsessions palette from Milani, and I'm taking a really small shader brush and I am really packing this on right on top of the concealer before it fully dries. You can definitely use your finger, but using a small brush like this will definitely make the lid space area brighter and add more of like that dramatic contrast. But I mean, you can use your finger if you like, it's completely up to you. I am then going to take those 2 brown colors and I'm just going to buff out the edges of the cut crease even more, so that way it blends a lot nicer. And I'm also bringing a little bit more above that cut crease area just to kind of add a little bit more color up there. And then I'm going to take Brunettes Have Fun, which is like a really deep dark brown, and I'm just applying this in circular motions on the outer corner again just to deepen the outer V. You can definitely use a black eyeshadow. There was one in the palette as well, but I didn't want it to be too dramatic, so I'm going in with this really dark brown. And you'll notice that I'm also slightly winging it out on the outer corner as well, and then slowly bringing it in above where I cut the crease. Apply this until you are satisfied with the intensity, and then we can move on to the liquid eyeliner. So for liquid eyeliner, I am using this LASplash Pro Artist Body Art liner, and I am going to use a separate brush to apply this on just because the actual brush on the eyeliner is a little too thick. So this was kind of what caused me to have a little bit of a struggle, just because once you take it off of the actual brush, it's not as opaque. So I had to do about 2 to 3 layers of this for this color to show. But I'm pretty sure if you have bigger eyes than me, it's probably going to be easier for you if you use this exact product. I know a lot of people also use liquid lipsticks as well, so if you don't have this exact color, maybe you can make some sort of concoction and apply that on. One more thing that I had forgotten to add and also show in the tutorial is you might want to tightline your eyes first with black eyeliner if you'd like. I did this reverse, and so I actually had a little bit harder time to doing that, because if you do the tightlining after the pink liner, it's going to cover the pink liner a little bit. So I would suggest you guys to tightline your lash line first. That way it's just a lot easier. I'm just cleaning up the edges with a little bit of my foundation just to make sure that the edges are clean and not messy. Now I'm going to be using the Ardell Demi Wispy lashes. I didn't want the lash to be too dramatic and thick, so I went with these pair, which really showed off the pink eyeliner. Now I am doing the same thing onto the bottom of my lash line using those two brown mixtures, and then I'm actually going to be taking a slighter red color in the palette that I have forgotten to show you, and I'm applying that on the outer corner. I actually did apply this pretty heavily just so that way it's a little bit hazier and softer. I also applied that eyelid color a little bit on my inner corner and a tiny amount on my brow bone as well. And now we are done with the eye makeup, so let's move on to the face. As always, I'm taking my Too Faced chocolate bronzer and I'm just going to bronze up and contour my face. Then I'm taking this blush and bronzer quad that I got super long time ago, and I'm going to take that color and just applying it a little bit above my bronzer just to add a little bit more color. You can definitely add more of a pink blush, but I just didn't want to, so I'm taking this slightly muted pinky color, and I applied that also along my nose just to add a little bit more blush effect. Then I'm actually going to take that same color that we used on the eyelids and I'm going to use it as my highlighter, and as you can see, it's so pretty. Like, oh my goodness, that just made me completely fall in love with the palette even more. So I'm just taking an elf brush and I'm just applying it on, and that's pretty much it for my highlighter. So for the lips, I am using Nabi Lip Pencil in the color Earth, and I am pretty much defining and making my lips appear a little bit bigger. And this is actually a nice nudish pink color, but for some reason my camera is picking it up as a red. And then to top it off, I'm just going to apply a little bit of the OCC Cosmetics Lip Tar liquid lipstick in the color Hush, and I'm applying that mainly on the center of the lips and then just blending it outwards with a brush and going all over the whole lips with it, and so that will create a really nice nudish pink color for my skin tone. And that's pretty much it for the whole tutorial. So hopefully that was pretty easy for you guys to follow through. And of course, if you guys like it, comment, like, and subscribe, and hit the bell button down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Comment down below and let me know if you are going to be using something that you learned in this video to do your Valentine's makeup, or just to do a, I don't know, a makeup on the day. If you guys want to stay updated with my tutorials and my channel, then just subscribe and hit the little bell, and you guys will be notified whenever I create a video for you. Also follow me on my social media, especially on my Instagram. I'm very active on there, and I love talking to you guys and just reading you guys' comments. So yeah, follow me down there and we can be best friends. So until next time, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye friends!